Well, it's another day of saving the world. Gotta go do this governor job. I'm gonna convert a mechanical to an electronic. I'm gonna try to video as much as I can of it, because it's actually oh, fucking I hate shaving. It's actually pretty interesting, I think, anyway. But we'll let you know, show you more. Yeah, I will just kind of show you what's going on with this thing. Saw that, so I mean, clearly what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of this old mechanical governor. We're going to upgrade it to a electronic one. We're going to try like hell anyway. Alright, so here's what we got for the parts. This is hardware. This is the actuator. It's going to be what moves the throttle plate, put the air, or the fuel in rather, just the linkage. Back in there, we have the bracket that that'll mount to. This is just going to be the, we cut this to fit, you know, this is just, this thing's going to end up over here somewhere. So that'll be the, we'll get rid of this. We'll put this in, we'll get new, I call them dog bones. That thing's gonna be sitting over here somewhere. It's made to fit onto these artificial holes. So this is gonna be the actual. This is the controller itself. So that'll be the electronic part. And see, it talks about this pickup right here. That's gonna be a mag pickup. I'm pretty sure it's a dual output. This is what they call a dual output pickup. So we're actually going to be using, because the pickup that's in here now, this is what lets the controller know on the front. That's how it senses that the machine's running and whatnot. And that's all it is. That's just to tell that the machine's on. And we can set that for output voltage. But it's here. We'll just take this one out. We'll put this one in its place. Hopefully it's the same size. I think it is. And you're not supposed to piggyback off these because you're talking low. It's like probably a 5-volt AC that thing puts out as the flywheel screws past it. So we'll put this one in here. We have two outputs. We'll do one to the governor, one to the controller. And then that way it doesn't interfere with the operation of either one of them. So whereas if you try to piggyback off this, I mean, it might work, but you're just asking for issues. So, is that. So yeah, it's just really a matter of mounting. This is just those little dog bone things I was telling you about. There's one for each side of that threaded rod, which is a 1/4-28 thread pattern. And I'm not seeing any jam nuts in here, so we'll have to get our little fucking magic hat out and start yanking rabbits out of it. I don't know what's in here. Potentiometer. Remote speed adjust potentiometer, basically, if you wanted to tweak the frequency or the speed. Frequency on the generator is relative to the speed of the engine. So 1800 RPMs is equal to 60 Hertz. So we'll throw that in there. Maybe, we'll see. That one looks nice, I might just keep it. it there. That's basically it. Just a matter of mounting all this stuff. I don't know if I'm gonna mount this externally. I probably shouldn't, by the looks of it. Well, the fucking, you know, the rats are in here, relentless. So I don't know. This thing's pretty well potted, you know. I mean, I feel like you can fucking squirt that with a fucking hose and it would be all right. But these rust. So I'll probably mount that there. You know, I don't know. You can add a box later if it becomes an issue. I'll see about mounting it inside here. But I mean, you know, there's probably a pilot solenoid right here on the other side, and probably a voltage regulator there. Some other things. So I'll probably mount it over here somewhere. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But I'll show you once I get it in. I'm already slipping on the video end, but basically what we got going is we had to just modify this so it would fit on here. So that's why I'm just kind of creating these holes. I'll kind of show you the mount situation after. I should have showed you that in the beginning, but you'll see it. You'll get the gist of it. So just do a quick mock-up of how we want this thing. It's gonna basically sit in here like this. So you just got to account for things like, I want to try to use those existing half-inch holes there, but I don't want it friggin' resting up against that intake manifold. So just had to re-drill a couple holes to make it sit right. But let's see here. Doing this one-handed, so kind of just use what we can, kind of illustrate what we're doing here. It's basically gonna go on there like that. We drilled that hole there. This one here, well, you know, I mean, I did mark it. I don't know what happened, but yeah, that's what unibits are for. I'll fix that right up. All right. Looking for a couple 5/16 naturally. Oh, I'm looking for that. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, headlock nuts would be great. One more. What the fuck is that? There's one more lock nut. Naturally, I won't have it. Oh wait, here we go. And I think I might get lucky enough to have one of these fit. I hope these are fucking standard and not metric. Oof. I'm gonna do everything out my hand fucking blows. Fucking blows. Alright, so that's how I came out. Just mounted up on the engine now. Alright, we got this thing mounted. I wanted to, you know, I don't know. I'm gonna go in here with the freaking foam and the caulking and all that after and fill up all these little holes so the water don't get in, but you know, I don't know, like, if this thing just got left open at one point. I don't know where that water's coming from, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the hell this thing's all about either, so I'm pretty curious to know about that. But what a toilet. Just what a fucking toilet. Some of these things I work on, just fucking absolute junk. See, I bet that's for the block heater there. The power relay. So I bet that's got 240 going to it. Oh yeah. Yeah. There it does. There's your control circuit. So basically, if we follow this, when the generator runs, that's what causes this thing to switch states. You know, so it opens, so the block heater doesn't stay powered on while the machine's running. Vibrate the shit out of it. So where I'm at now. I gotta get I got that actuator thing all mounted up here. I thought 1/2 inch. These aren't 1/2 inch. There's something else. I'm gonna have to go to the store and figure that out. But I got the mag pickup out. I'm gonna be putting in this. This is a dual output one. Like I said, one for the generator controller, and then one for the governor. Where you put these in, basically. You just put them in, and see, now it bottomed out. Fucking crap hole. And what you do is you just back it off, you know. You kind of see the orientation of this. Say it's about, I don't know, 8:30-ish. So we'll just back it off till 6. And that should, we'll put that lock nut down like that, and I'll have to do it off camera, but you'll get the idea. I'm just gonna take a wrench and jam that down there so it can't move. And hopefully that's good. And I'll show you more. All right, well, I've been really fucking up on this recording thing. It's the next day. I got this thing mounted. I got the linkage in. Now I'm just setting up the pre-start settings on the controller itself. Here's the mag pickup. Here. There's fucking some homeless dude living around here. It just reeks like fucking piss everywhere. I fucking hate it. Shithole. So basically the before start settings are gonna be, you're gonna put the gain in the middle, you're gonna put the stability in the middle, you're gonna put the starting fuel all the way up, and speed ramping is gonna be all the way down. And then what we wanna do here, speed is supposed to be in the middle here. Check out this cool little tool I got. This is just for turning these little pots on here like this. You got the flat side. That's gonna be for like, you know, these types. And then you got this side, which, you know, I don't know, this fucking camera sucks. God. It's like a recessed flathead. So basically what that allows you to do is slide it right over this thing. Because when this thing's running, it's fucking vibrating relentless. So this is a 25 turn pot. So we want to put it in the middle position. So the way these work is when you put them to either fully all the way counterclockwise or fully clockwise, they click to let you know that they're at their I think we're on it now, so I'm going to turn it until you hear it click, and then you know it's all the way down. I don't know if you can hear that clicking or not, but I think you can. Alright, so you see my little tool there. You see how I have a line drawn on it? Now so what I'm going to do is I'm going to rotate this 12.5 times. And that'll be the middle position. So there's 1. There's 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then half a turn. So that's the middle. So next I'm going to start it. I'll take a separate video for that because I'm going to have to hook up the batteries and shit. Alright, we got that hooked up. No tools anywhere. So we got everything just set. You know, just so the thing will at least start and hopefully not fucking go to the moon. Got my meter set on frequency. I got it on the back of the freak meter. Now we just want to see 60 hertz. So it's gonna get loud. You're not gonna be able to hear me talking, but just so you know what's gonna be happening once it starts, we're gonna see what we got for frequency. And whether it's high or low, that's gonna dictate where we go with the speed adjustment. So obviously 60 hertz is the goal. So that's what I'll be doing. So I don't know. Thoughts and prayers, fingers crossed, shoes untied. Alright, just gonna do the final touches here, tighten down these jam nuts, and I think we'll be good, man. I mean, I'm gonna put it on load, we'll see how it handles the load, and just make little gain and stability adjustments as needed. You saw me whacking on this thing. The reason I'm doing that is I want to see how quickly the thing is gonna recover. You know, obviously, when you set that speed setting in there to 60 hertz, you know, that's just a computer, so that's what it wants to see. It takes the speed signal off of this. That's where it gets its speed reference from. And whatever you adjust it to, that's where this thing is gonna make it stay. And when this thing's energized, I mean, it's hard to push against this. It doesn't have a whole lot of stroke on this. That's it. That's bottomed out. That's all the throw you get on that thing. But man, I'm telling you, when you're trying to push against that, forget about it. You know, obviously making it go at a thing, you can push it. It's when it's trying to adjust, it's tough. And that's kind of what you want to see. You want to see this thing really working to maintain that setting that you put in that. All right, so I'm pretty happy with that. So the next part of it is we're going to adjust the final adjustments of the stability and the gain adjustments. Basically what it is we're going to just turn these. You saw when I was whacking that arm how it would recover and go back to 60 hertz. I mean, that worked good and everything, but what we want to see that go a little bit quicker, so it'll recover a little bit quicker. So that's what the next portion is. Again, I'm going to have to start and run the engine. So basically, what we want to do here is we're going to take this gain adjustment. We're going to turn it fully counterclockwise. Well, we're going to turn it clockwise until instability develops. Like you'll hear the engine, it'll start like coughing. It'll be like, and then what we do is then we're going to return it counterclockwise until it starts running stable again, and then we're going to turn it another like maybe I don't know, not quite maybe an eighth of a turn past that, and the same thing with the stability after the gain. So you won't be able to hear me do that. You'll hear the engine running and shit, but I'll be showing you the we don't really care about the freak meter now. When I make the adjustments and I go back to start whacking on the handle, that's when we're going to care about the freak meter. You'll see how much quicker it recovers versus when I first, from the initial settings or whatever. So here we go. right, well, that's that. I'm really happy with it. We'll show you that time clock fiasco when I get down there. All right, so he's saying the exercise clock doesn't fix, or doesn't run every week. So we see that it's, this time clock means that the program's active. I programmed it last, so I know that it runs on like Tuesdays or something. This thing with no circle in it means that it's currently off. If we test I trace these are the start wires. These just piggyback off the remote start wires, see? These are the power to the clock. And then you got nothing here. These are dry contact start wires. So we'll go ahead and we'll activate. You can manually cycle this on. Just hit on. So it shows you that it's in manual mode, and it shows you that it's on. Now, if we check those start wires, basically just end up over here. So that's showing you that they are closed. All right. No ohms, that means no resistance, that means they're closed. Let's turn this off. And then you see that it's opened back up. That's in mega ohms. All right, so this clock's working. So it's gotta be something up at the generator. Back upstairs. Nice. So remember downstairs we had the blue and the black. Those were the start wires. Just show you real quick here. We got two blues. So that's got power. That's clearly not it. There's a blue here. There's a black here. We're just gonna follow those around. Here. See what we got. This fucking sketch fest, fucking 2023, typical. And I already see a fucking. You see what I see down there? We love seeing that. Oh. Let's see here. I wonder why what the fuck is going on here? Something. Sure, it's just a misunderstanding, officer. You know. So the one there with that. Yeah, so what the fuck is it? Where does this go? Unreal. Where the fuck's that blue wire go? Give me this. Where the fuck does that blue wire go even? Okay, well, there's the black. That would explain why the clock don't work. Well, what's up with this blue wire? I mean, it looks like it's connected. All right, I'm just gonna reconnect this, see what happens. All right, so yeah, put those back together. And I'm just gonna go downstairs and we're gonna test it real quick. Pretty confident, so confident in fact, that I'm gonna go ahead and close this all up. And I'm gonna hit the button and I'll show you. See what we got here. We'll just check based on the output. So that's probably normal. That's the load. This is the generator. So we'll know it's running when I close this if we don't hear it. I'm gonna go ahead and just hit on. There it goes, just started. Okay. Oh. Voltage sensing. Wow. That's what it was. Broken wire. Fixed. That's just the voltage as it's dropping down from the engine, spinning down from stopping it. It's just voltage sensing. Senses all of it. That's the downside to those. But that's it. Let's say we're fixed.